going on, people? Wacky Mortgage Guy back here in his own home. I want to talk today about something I posted earlier, and that is how important rate is to you. Now, rate is huge when you're buying a house for a lot of people because it's that number that's going to help determine your monthly payment. But there are other benefits, especially if you're refinancing your home, to look at when you're making a purchase or refinance. One of those benefits is tax. Okay, so when you buy a home, you're going to get a set interest rate. And what a lot of people don't know is that most of the monthly payment you are making is going to go towards that interest rate. So you might have a $1,500 a month monthly payment, and 80% of that's going to be going towards your interest rate. Only 20% of that's going towards your principal. It could be even less. So you're not going to rack up as much equity in your home as you think. So one thing that the government gives us is a tax break at the end of the year, and that allows us to write off all of that money we have been spending on the interest for our mortgage in April. And that gives you a pretty big a break, more money back, whatever it is, for you to be able to work with in April or whenever you do your taxes and get that return. That's big. Another thing that a lot of people don't know about is there are other terms out there other than a 30-year fixed. 30-year fixed is the most common because it gives you the biggest flexibility in terms of monthly payments. So I will say there's a 25, there's a 20, there's a 15. I've even seen them go down to 10. That's brutal. I mean, and brutal in terms of your monthly payment. Now, it could work out for you. I have personally seen people buy homes and their home appraised for so much in a few years that they can go from a 30-year fix to a 20-year fix with that same payment. So if that's something that interests you, being able to cut X amount of years off your loan and be able to pay it off faster, take a look, especially if it's in line with your monthly budget. Another thing a lot of people don't know is about deferral. And my loan officer friends are going to laugh at this video because they know what I'm talking about here. When you're looking at deferrals and deferment, you can, depending on the time of month you close your mortgage, is you might have the opportunity to skip a month's payment. So I closed my loan March 22nd. I didn't make a payment on it until May 1st. Now, that is big for a lot of people who are renting that might not be able to move in or break their lease in time. It's also big if you just need a little extra cash in your pocket. Now, is that always going to be the case? No. So that's something you want to talk to your mortgage advisor about. Boom. When you're making these decisions. Another thing that's absolutely huge, especially when you're refinancing, is cash back. Okay, so depending on how much money you have paid towards your principal and how much your home is appraised for in a certain number of years, you might be eligible to take cash out of your home. This is big if you're trying to make other purchases, if you're trying to pay off debt, if you're trying to take a vacation, if you want to put that money into a retirement account or a Roth IRA, anything like that. That is a benefit a lot of people know about because a lot of people do cash outs. So it just is up to you, really, what you want to do there. And lastly, I've touched on it in previous videos. I think payment is one of the biggest things. I don't want to talk about it too much because I touched on it, like I said, in previous videos. Wow. But you need to make sure that you are comfortable with that monthly payment, or else you could be house poor, and you don't want to be house poor. So if you guys are liking these videos, please go ahead, subscribe below, like it on Facebook, do whatever. I really appreciate it. Much love, and I hope you guys are staying safe.